Hello, welcome and welcome back. This is Jacob and today we are gonna be continuing the Let's Play for Reverse 1999. And today we're obviously gonna be continuing with the Route 77 story, and I'm gonna see how this is gonna be continuing. For now, this is very interesting, very entertaining, and is hitting a lot of home runs for me, from the atmosphere to the characters to well, the only thing, let's be clear here, the only thing for me missing, the only genre right now is sci-fi, and we are done. Everything else that I enjoy in media is here represented in a way. I grew up in Western, well, there's a Western character, I guess. There's a spooky maid from a motel in the middle of nowhere, peak. There's a character with a sheep's head. There is a lot of stuff here, and I'm really liking it so far, including a couple of characters returning from the previous story I literally just read. So, you know, I'm excited to see how this is gonna go. And also, we should, I guess, hurry along, considering that I don't know if this is gonna be immediately moved on server reset into the reflection menu or not. I don't remember how the previous ones went, but we are under 2 hours right now, so I want to record as much as I can in these less than 2 hours. But first off, you guys left me a couple of reminders in the previous part, and are also excited to see how I'm gonna be reacting to the rest of this story, so I'm, well, I'm happy to oblige. But you left me a couple of reminders. One of them was a reminder about essentially why Vertin set out on this whole journey, and that is because of a little thing she heard from Miss Radio back when before the Aparian thing, that pretty much mentioned the name to her, and then the name provoked her to be like, I kind of feel a pull towards this person. Let's go and try and find her. Then she ended up on Aparian, and after Aparian, after Six told her that is someone who, yes, was there, that was also working for Utu, so now we're on this journey, I guess, to find even more. Yeah, Vertin is looking for her. I honestly forgot a bit that was like the initial journey, right? But like I said in the previous parts of this Let's Play, it's been a while since I did the main story. So once again, thank you for those reminders. But amongst those reminders, there was also Mask Re9Re who said, you didn't notice, but when Kayla from Argus's memories appears, she doesn't have that butterfly/moth, but for a second she appears and disappears. Or rather, it appears and disappears. Possibly they are using the same model, they made a mistake. Yeah, I looked at that after I saw your message in my own footage, and yeah, it literally after like her model is gone from the screen and reappears on the screen, it's just the butterfly. The eyes are staying the same, but the butterfly just pops into existence on her head when she comes back, and then just disappears. It's kind of wild. I'm presuming, like I said, that they are using the same rigged model for both characters, and they're using pretty much just kind of like what VTubers are using for, you know, their rigged models. You literally press a button, and the code in the background does its thing and changes, like, I don't know, clothing disappears, or hair color or hair shape changes, or whatever the hell. You know, kind of like the same shtick is probably present here as well. Probably, just probably the code bugged out and pulled the wrong texture. kind of funny. And I'm happy I didn't notice that, because that would have sent me down a rabbit hole immediately at that point. Anyway, you continue. If you remember the discussion on the map with Matilda from 2.0, where she mentions the mission on Route 77, that discussion happens in 1.2. In 1.2, in 1.2, Madame Z says she has to postpone the mission where Vertin has to help Xeno with something, and she will have to do something else before that mission on Route 77, but she secretly left for Green Lake. The story in 1.2 takes place at the same time as 2.0 or a little after, and the Jessica character story takes place at the same time as Route 77. Vertin left Jessica for a mission and only calls her occasionally, and that made me wonder how they choose the position of these stories, how we receive them. Yeah, it's kind of wild. I do enjoy the whole thing of sprinkling information. I mean, Arcanist does the same thing, that's why I kind of love it, where they sprinkle information, or sometimes even straight up almost spoil another story that hasn't even finished yet, like main story through, for... The best example is honestly in a event story called Lone Trail. They kinda, in the first like probably hour of reading, one character literally says the outcome of the main story, which hasn't happened yet, and the main story for Act 2. I mean, it's kind of wild. It doesn't give details. It just says what happens at the end, kinda in one sentence. It's wild, but anyway. And in the Utu story, in 1.1, Melania says she would like the Uluru games to return. They always put something for a future or previous story. Peek Through the Peephole explains what happened in that bar town, including some weird stuff, Manus and a girl called the Protected. Okay, interesting. I think I did say this already. I will look at Peek Through the Peephole for a bit more context about what was kind of happening and what was kind of teased about this town. Once I'm done reading this whole event story fully, and then we'll see. Because I'm definitely curious. I might do that for some of the stuff, and maybe you guys will have to remind me as well to look at the specific like kind of tease events. Like right now, there is a thing happening with the phone fax machine essentially. For the current new main story that is about to happen in a day or two, essentially, and I'm obviously not reading any of that. I'm obviously not looking or reading any of that. I'm just picking up the rewards. But yeah, do remind me in the future to maybe take a look at these and just read through them, because some stuff that is set up in there is maybe worth a read through. But yeah, anyway, Mask, thank you very much for this little breakdown of sort of the timeline of certain stuff that was happening, including something that I very recently also just read. So yeah, thank you very, very much. Very insightful. Anyway, like I said earlier, we have a little bit of time, so how about we proceed? Let's see, we stopped on stage 7. How much did this have again? 20. Okay, perfect. The parchment. Let's see. A magical medium upon which every sentence written speaks a profound truth.
We can't say for sure if this ritual was created by the last guest. Fact is, you can find all kinds of unusual markings in this motel. Most of them less than a month old. Very recent indeed. The maid said that there aren't many tourists these days, so my guess is that a group of skilled Arcanists have left their work in every room.
Okay.
Based on the markings I've seen so far, there were about 3 to 5 people in this group.
I wonder if it was the Manus followers that are currently in town. Or probably not the people. The townspeople look like they're part of the Manus cult at this point. But I wonder if that was from the initial people from Manus that got into the city or something.
And was there a sheep-headed Arcanist among them?
Well, that I don't know. What I can say, though, is that there was a sheep living in here. I saw some hoof prints on the hallway floor.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then,
It looked like someone had stayed in this motel with a sheep. Sounds pretty odd, but I suppose it ain't too strange given the local farmland.
Oh, an actual sheep. Okay. I was thinking to myself, wait, Barbara doesn't have hoofs on her feet, right? I don't think so.
But I'm sure this will catch your attention.
What?
We all know that sheep walk on 4 hooves, but the hoof prints I saw were different. They were small and delicate, and most importantly, followed the movement pattern of a human, judging by the trail.
Oh, maybe she does? I never saw her feet, honestly. I know she has human hands.
The owner of the hoof prints was about the size of a slender kid, maybe 5 feet tall.
This description exactly matches the Foundation's report.
That's it? That's the one I'm looking for?
Don't I know it? They can question my morals, but nobody can question my competence. So, may I enter your room now, Miss Vertin?
Please.
Now, let's start with this little thing. The carvings are new. No sign of woodworm damage or moisture absorption. These splinters along the edge are extremely sharp.
She dips her finger into a dark red, crumbly residue.
Is this dried blood?
I was about to say, okay. She rubs the granules between her fingers and her thumb, reducing them to a fine powder.
Blood was used as the medium for this array.
Mm-hmm.
The circle isn't fully closed here, and the lines are a bit uneven. Whoever drew this doesn't seem to be an expert. You know how to deal with this, right?
All you have to do is ask, boss. You might be surprised.
We need to destroy it as quickly as possible. I think it's been left by a dangerous occult group.
Hold on.
She places a pillow over the wood and pulls the trigger. Nice. After a faint gunshot, the lingering light goes out. Ugh. That's squelching. Fresh blood oozes from the array, settling in the faded carvings. Oh, really?
Is that blood?
The mercenary, unfazed, dips her finger into the red liquid and sniffs it.
Yep. The blood of an Arcanist. So it can't be Kayla's.
Can you discern the owner's identity?
I ain't all-knowing. I can't identify people by their blood. No, I'll need more than just blood to find out who was here.
She fishes out a dusty sheepskin journal from the gap between the cabinet and the wall. Okay. She flips through the pages.
We are the beginning and the original source of metals.
Uh-huh.
Through us, the highest tincture of art is brewed. There is neither a spring nor water like mine. I heal and help both the rich and the poor. Yet I am full of hurtful poison. What the hell does that mean?
It's a quote from a text on alchemy.
I was thinking it's either alchemy or it's a riddle. Okay, alchemy?
All challenges will be resolved with the provision of sufficient and high-quality materials and the precise execution of the array. But where do we find these materials?
She continues to flick through the journal, releasing the accumulated alchemical residue on its pages into the air. On the last page, tortured words are scrawled on the paper. It looks like something a criminal would write in their final moments before their death sentence. Tortured, huh? Okay. Also, those words appeared like 10 seconds ago before it even told us about this. Alright.
What was once sundered shall reunite.
Oh god. Oh, definitely Manus. Definitely Manus. What was once sundered shall reunite. Her nose burns as barely visible sparks heat the air.
I've seen this handwriting before.
Oh?
And here, my phone number.
Oh, from him. He hands over a dollar bill with a string of numbers scrawled along the blank space. Huh, from the guy who she rescued, huh? The mercenary pulls out the crumpled bill from her pocket, comparing the handwriting with that in the journal.
Yep, this is definitely the same.
Oh, okay. The shit?
That sound. It's a Flying Arrow M1903 pistol.
Uh-oh.
Kimberly? What's wrong with her now?
Why would she be in a panic?
I better go check it out, boss. Something don't seem right. You coming? That Kimberly must have run into something.
Considering she's screaming, that is foreboding. That chick should not be screaming because someone shot a pistol. Okay. Let's see. Face reality. Oh. Okay. I think I see why she... I think I see why she is screaming. Did someone shoot the guy? What was his name again? Was it Steven? Okay. Going through all those Miranda rights before interrogation. Man, we ain't got time for that. Miranda rights? I don't think I've ever heard that phrase. I really don't think I've ever heard that phrase. Miranda, specifically a name? Oh! Well. The thick... oh my god. The thick carpet in the hallway is usually enough to dampen any sound. But no amount of soundproofing could stop the sound of a gunshot from echoing through the place. Well, at its source, Stefan... Okay, it is Stefan. Stefan's limp, twitching body lies on the floor. Oh, twitching still? Ugh. There's a gaping hole in his head. Uh-huh. Why are you shocked by this? She's trembling in fear.
Is he still alive?
Just when I thought you couldn't get any dumber.
I'm actually surprised that Kimberly is shocked by this.
Is this a suicide?
He pulled out the gun and shot himself in the head. His brain splattered on the walls and flowed onto the floor.
Thank you for the recounting of the brain splattering. Her muttering is almost a confession. Argus kneels down to examine the body.
There's gunshot residue and powder burns near the wound. Gunpowder particles on his fingers.
So it looks at least like he definitely pulled the trigger on himself.
There's no doubt. He died from a gunshot wound. The bullet was fired from the pistol in his hand and went straight through his skull.
Now, did he actually do it himself, or did someone force his hand? That's a question.
But this ain't just any pistol. It's a Xeno pistol. You've got yourself in some serious trouble, Missy.
It wasn't me!
Her face is still pale, but she manages to stop her shaking.
I'm just an innocent, sad, terrified girl who just happened to pass by.
Okay. Nice that you said that, because that just signifies to me, at least, that you're faking the whole I'm terrified part. For show. She's not buying it.
Well, Miss Innocent, Sad, and Terrified. If you want to prove your innocence, start by telling us what happened here. And mind you, I will call you out if you lie. The evidence here will tell me what's true and what ain't.
She points to her eye. Oh, that expression. Not amused.
If you're so clever, then why are you asking me? Just figure it out yourself.
Her protestation is weak. She quickly gives in.
All right, I'll tell you. This madman has been harassing me.
Harassing you? In what way?
Ever since I moved into this place, I'd often seen him pacing around in the hallway. Day and night, he'd stomp around out here. He didn't care if anyone else was trying to sleep. I thought he must have had a lot on his mind, like he was troubled or something. So I asked him what happened.
Uh-huh.
His deep, sunken eyes were bloodshot. Every fiber of his being screamed that something was wrong with him. Sir, if you have any problems, there are many ways to solve them. but pacing in the hallway isn't one of them. Plus, it disrupts everyone's sleep.
Again, the guy feels, I think I said it in the previous part, but the guy feels like he maybe had the Manus mask, and that got ripped from him. And now he's just, like, absolutely crazed.
I swear I didn't say anything too harsh, but he was just downright rude.
Get the hell away! Get out of my face!
Excuse me! That's pretty rude, you know! I had no desire to argue with the madman. Thankfully, the maid intervened when she heard what was going on. I have no idea what she said to him, but eventually they came to terms. He stopped pacing the hallway from then on. That was a relief. I'm sure the other guests would agree. That maid can vouch for what I've said. Ask her yourselves.
Okay, you're a witness at least.
Not long after, I found a letter from Stefan on the floor of my room. It'd been slid under my door. In the letter, he apologized for his behavior.
Now, was it written by him or by someone else?
Should I make peace with him? I thought. As I wondered, I took a look through the peephole. It was strange. I couldn't see a thing. It was pitch black out there.
Take a peek.
Is it broken? I wondered. Before I could dwell on it too much, the phone rang. I was startled, but it was just the front desk calling.
I love how spooky this story is. I love it.
Hello, Miss Kimberly.
Is it dinner time already?
No. Is there an issue between Mr. Stefan and yourself?
She seemed hesitant to speak.
I know it's not my place to ask, but the situation is a little concerning.
The spooks are belling, I love it.
Mr. Stefan is standing at your door. Up against it, so I just want to confirm that everything's all right between you two.
That was great. That was great. Sadly for you, game, I'm not easily spooked, even by jump scares.
And that's what happened.
Calm down, miss. It's all over now. Do you still have that letter with you?
A look of disgust comes across Miss Kimberly's face as she gestures to the trash can nearby.
Who'd hold on to that? I threw it out right away. It's somewhere in that bin.
Argus quickly retrieves the crumpled piece of paper from the trash can. She smooths it out on her palm and reads its contents.
Dear Ms. Kimberly, I've got a question already.
Mm-hmm.
How did he know your name?
Yep.
You didn't know each other well enough to have exchanged them, did you?
Yep.
I'm the victim here, damn it! You can't interrogate me like this.
Oh, she can.
But if you must know, maybe he heard it when my friend called me.
Your friend?
Why? What's so odd about that? A young girl like myself should never travel alone to places like this.
Oh yeah, sure, you sweet, innocent, totally not a giant, absolutely sexy, furry monster. Anyway. She continues in her indignation.
I need someone to make my bed and prepare my clothes and, most importantly, I need to eat. I wouldn't even be here if I weren't looking for...
Yes? Uh-huh, you almost said it. She gasps, covering her mouth with her hand. But Argus isn't listening. She continues to read the letter aloud.
I want to apologize for my behavior earlier in the hallway.
This had to be written by the maid.
Looks like a perfectly normal letter to me. No hints that this is from a man on the verge of a mental breakdown.
Exactly.
If you won't take my word for it, go ahead and ask the maid. She was there. She can vouch for me.
Please, we weren't accusing you of anything.
Argus lets out a laugh. Yeah, the maid problem. I mean, the other thing they didn't mention, but they could have literally mentioned here, is that the handwriting is too neat for a guy who is absolutely, you know, down in the dumps, essentially, and was a nervous wreck. A person like that is not gonna have the most calmest and neatest handwriting, but they didn't bring it up.
Though graphology has been criticized a lot these days, I gotta say, this looks more like a woman's handwriting to me.
Hey, thank you! They're bringing it up! Nice. Smart.
So you mean Stefan was a woman?
Kimberly, please. Her aggression seems to dissipate as her eyes widen and her mouth drops.
You still with us, Missy? What I'm suggesting is that Mr. Stefan didn't write this letter, but a woman did.
What I'm suggesting is Mr. Stefan might be just a stallful.
But that's just speculation. Chances are Mr. Stefan's handwriting was just a little feminine. I'll keep this letter for now. Back to my questions. If the story you told is true, then why are you at the scene of his death? Did you go looking for him, even after all the weird things he'd done?
Uh-huh.
I was hungry, okay? That's a good enough answer for you? I can't just starve myself!
Hungry?
Hungry for
If I
blood?
remember correctly, the motel offers room service, and you get 1 free meal a day, so even if you ain't got no money, you have enough food to get by.
What do you know?
She looks flustered.
I'm not eating one of those ham sandwiches.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so you've got some standards when it comes to food.
She does, yeah. Oh yeah, she does. She definitely does.
Let's drop that. You were there when he fired the shot, right? What happened then? Take your time and think it through. There's no rush.
Mm-hmm. Oh, back to the peephole?
About 15 minutes ago, he rang my doorbell. I thought my friend had returned from town. She always brings something amazing with her, so I opened the door. The last thing I expected was to see Stefan standing there. Who'd have thought that he could get back on his feet so quickly after the beating he took?
She, huh? Okay, so it's not the Manus guy she was with last time. The one she was bound to, so someone else?
I was terrified when I saw him there. He towered over me, one hand on the doorframe and the other pushing against the door. I slammed the door shut. I thought he'd let go. But he didn't. The door closed on his fingers.
Ow!
I understand now. I understand it all. You're with Zeno, aren't you?
No.
His fingers were bent at a peculiar angle. It must have been painful, but he didn't seem to feel the pain at all. The fracturing of his fingers was no more painful than a mosquito bite to him.
You came to me and made me drop my guard so that one day you could turn me in for a bounty. But why me? Why are you doing this to me? It wasn't me who made the plan. It wasn't me who executed it. It wasn't me who pressed that damn button.
Uh-huh.
All I did was expose their crime to the rest of the world. Tell me, why else would they want my head so desperately if they didn't believe they were guilty? In the meantime, the actual killers are treated as heroes. But I'm the hero. Me. But all my sorry ass gets is a lifetime of hiding out in some random motel in the middle of nowhere. This world is sick.
What the hell are you talking about?
Come on, drop the act. Right after you spoke to me, Vertin showed up at my door. Are you trying to tell me that was just by chance?
Vertin? He totally ignored my question.
Mm-hmm.
The world has fallen ill. I can see that now. The realm above truly does exist. How else would we have gotten the idea of a perfect heavenly realm.
Perfect heavenly realm? This guy's so far gone.
Obviously, it doesn't exist in this world.
Oh.
I don't care. Even if that place does exist, it has nothing to do with you. Get out of the way. I'm closing the door.
But at least I get to decide when I step through that door.
Oh boy.
Right?
I had no idea what he was talking about. And he didn't give me much chance to figure it out either.
I'm afraid your mission is doomed to fail, young lady.
In that moment, a smile of relief came over his face. And without a moment's hesitation, he pressed the pistol against his temple and pulled the trigger.
Rip. Also, in this animation, they swapped hands.
And
I don't know if that matters or... We'll see, I guess. The approaching footsteps stop abruptly. They turn to the source. The maid stands before the group, showing just the right amount of surprise as her eyes fall upon the body.
What's going on in here?
This man killed himself.
Oh dear. There's blood everywhere. It'll be a lot of work to clean it all up, and with the weather being so hot, the room will soon start to smell. All the carpets have to go.
The maid lets out a long sigh, her tone tinged with annoyance.
Miss Tuesday, can I ask you a question?
Yes?
Have you ever had any guests who looked like or claimed themselves to be Manus Vindictae?
Manus Vindictae?
She just asks directly. Her face flushes as she smiles faintly.
I'm not entirely sure what you mean. Could you explain in more detail?
Uh-huh.
Most of them dress in blue and black. Some drool a fair bit. And most of them can't speak in full sentences. The most notable feature is that they all wear masks shaped like hands. Have you seen any before?
Masks shaped like hands?
She taps her finger on her chin.
No, I've never had a guest who wore a hand-shaped mask. Never seen anyone in blue and black either. But if an organization was going to do something in secret, I don't think they'd be too public about it.
I don't know if she's telling the truth or not. It feels like she's telling the truth. But at the same time, I'm not sure.
Hey, lady.
Argus doesn't hesitate to interrupt the conversation.
Take me to his room.
She points the barrel of her gun at Stefan's corpse.
Oh, it shouldn't be too hard for you to find the room yourself, right, Miss Argus? After all, that's how you make a living. But
Wow.
I can just tell it to you. It's 214. You must be curious about that room. I'm surprised. You've been in almost every room in the motel, and you've been here for 2 days. You're like a child in your curiosity. This place would be much safer if you were the sheriff here. Anyway, I hope you can find that girl soon.
Uh-huh. Standing before the bloody corpse, she looks down and gently adjusts the baby in her arms. What's with the baby even? That baby also... Is it a baby or is it some kind of apparition or something in her hands? Like, what the hell? Okay. So time to investigate what the hell happened to... Or if there's any clue in his room, I guess. Spider silk. They depict everything without saying a word. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, now that I saw literally the currency on on beating this battle stage, I did farm enough currency out of this to just...
Why do you want to go to Stefan's room exactly? Is it related to our investigation?
I farmed enough currency out of the shop to just buy the stuff that I needed from the main section of the whole thing, like most of the pools and the I guess the island stuff and the music, of course.
Why, of course, boss. I'm here looking for Kayla, just as you're looking for that sheep-headed...
She falls into an unusual silence.
What is it?
That Arcanist you're looking for. Is her name Barbara?
Oh, now you're remembering that you saw a sheep Arcanist?
You know her?
Yep. We met. On Route 77.
And now you're regretting that you didn't pick her
I
up.
just got done asking 2 men about Kayla's whereabouts, and saw that it was getting dark. My sight ain't so good at night, and the nights are long these days. So I was in a bit of a hurry, hoping to get somewhere with proper lights as fast as I could. That's when I saw her, Barbara, all alone by the road. Some jerk of a driver dumped her there, and she asked me for a ride. I turned her down. Heck, I could hardly see. She'd have been better off waiting for the next driver than riding with a blind bat like me, you know?
You should not be even driving when you have that much of an eyesight problem during the night. First off. Please, to anybody out there who is driving, if you have super bad eyesight during the night, please don't drive during night if you don't have to. Or get someone else to drive you. Like, Jesus Christ.
But as I drove away, I changed my mind. She was too young to be left out there all by herself. So I turned back to get her. But when I arrived, she was already gone. There was nothing but a trail of hoof prints in the dirt.
Okay, so she does have hoofs on, for feet, I guess. Well, to be fair, I don't
When
think...
I got to the motel, I saw those hoof prints again. I gotta say, I was kinda relieved to see them. At least she made it here safely.
But yeah, like I wanted to say, at least I don't think I've ever seen her full model, so I've never seen the feet. You always in any kind of material for this, even like right now, you only see like from the hip up.
And is she still here?
Well, I've never seen any hoof prints leaving the motel.
Oh, so she's still in here?
But that don't mean she's still here. You gotta be mindful of what your mind picks up and what might slip you by. It's easy to ignore other evidence when what you've seen already fits your hypothesis. That being said, it's still likely that she's somewhere in the motel.
Huh.
All right. Then let's look for her.
It seems we're in agreement. To room 214.
What if it's the baby? What if something happened and it turned her into a tiny little baby?
202. 203.
She counts the doors as they walk down the hallway. Whoa! Hi. What just happened? Out of the corner of her eye, a flash of red catches her attention.
I've checked those too. Ain't much in them.
Argus, did you see a red door just now?
A red door?
Nothing. Must have been my imagination.
As they approach the end of the hallway, they spot room 214. The door is slightly ajar. Clearly Stefan left in a hurry. A red door, huh? Okay. We're doing that shtick now, huh? They enter. The thick curtains are pulled shut, blocking out almost all of the light from outside. They are hit with the stale, sour smell of old alcohol. The glow in Argus's eye flickers like a light with a faulty circuit.
Are you all right? Can you still see?
Don't worry about it. Ain't the first time this has happened. This eye issue runs in the family. It's the price we pay for having our arcane power.
The mercenary glances around the room, a slight frown on her face.
Now, what are we looking for, boss? People leave all kinds of evidence behind all the time. It'll be like wandering around in the woods without a compass if we don't know what we're looking for. So if you don't want to be inundated with meaningless clues, you need to give me some directions.
All right. First, I'd like to know what happened to Barbara. Second,
Fleeting images surface in her mind.
whether Manus Vindictae has been here, or anyone from that Order of Enlightenment. And last, about Mr. Stefan. The pistol he used was a xeno-military weapon, and he seemed to know about my relation to the vacuum bomb operation. It's likely that he once held a high rank within the xeno-military.
Yeah, that is not not something everybody inside of Xeno would know.
I want to know why he came to this motel, and what happened to make him lose his mind here.
Lose his mind here? What makes you think he wasn't crazy already?
Xeno pays much more attention to its soldiers' mental well-being than any conventional military organization. It's because quite a few of them are Arcanists. They're both Xeno's strength and weakness. So I'm inclined to think Mr. Stefan developed these mental health issues after entering the motel.
Huh. Is that so? I gotta say, I don't know much about all this military institution stuff. Right, so here's the plan. First, locate Barbara. Second, look for any signs of Manus Vindictae or the Order of Enlightenment. And third, find out how poor old Stefan lost his marbles. And of course, I've got my own business to deal with. Tracking down Kayla.
She starts to meticulously search the room. Time to find anything you can.
Hey boss, I've got something.
Oh? There's a series of small but clear traces imprinted in the dust.
These footprints are from a spider. Looks like the little guy went back and forth along here quite a few times. I know this might not seem pertinent to our investigation, but it is worth noting. You ever seen a spider make a phone call?
Okay.
I'm afraid I'm not interested in the movements of spiders right now.
Argus shrugs.
Come on, boss. Loosen up a little.
Oh, water? A dripping faucet? The sound of dripping water echoes nearby.
Do you hear that? Sounds like dripping water.
It's getting louder. With every drip, a water stain grows larger and larger on the wallpaper.
I'm sure it's just the motel plumbing.
On the wallpaper?
But
The stain gradually takes the form of a hand, its 5 fingers all clearly defined.
watch out!
Suddenly, the hand pulls itself from the wall and slams down. Oh, okay? What, the shit just appeared? What? Beloved dog? An urban legend that instills in children a fear of what lurks beneath the bed. The tale of a terrified girl comforted by her beloved dog, licking her hand and lulling her back to sleep. Later, she thanked the heavens that she didn't turn on the light that night. Aha! Cold, wet lick, ugh. Like gnawing bone? Like gnashing flesh? Okay, doggy! Nice.
Embrace rather than resist.
Nice doggy, gets all the scratchies.
Each film necessitates at least one explosion.
Don't mess with Texas. Don't act surprised. It's just another day on the job.
Alright, the pooch is asleep.
This place is definitely more than meets the eye.
I'm with you on that. There's just too much Arcanum-related weirdness going on here. Never seen so many arrays in a motel before.
But we've only found one.
In your room, yeah. But there are a load more. One room has them drawn from floor to ceiling.
Oh, what the hell?
Looked like some kind of transformation array to me.
Oh?
I ain't no expert, so I can't say for sure.
Were they practicing how to make the array they needed to bring someone specific back?
What are they trying to do, I wonder?
Who knows?
She brings the conversation to an abrupt end and continues searching the room.
Oh, boss. You might be interested in this.
She peers under the bed.
It's another one. Just like the others.
A huge array lies beneath the bed. It's scattered with dark crystals. The design is familiar.
I've seen this before. It was also drawn in that parchment notebook. This is indeed a transformation array. But it's not in its full form.
They were trying something. Check it out.
She plucks a hair from the carpet.
This is hair from the mane of a howler lion. And there are some other materials around it, too. Not exactly sure what they are, though. They're too finely ground. But one thing's for sure. Someone held a ceremony here, and for some reason, it didn't work out for them.
Are they experimenting with gathering all the pieces? Like, are they... I mean, I'm literally just speculating, of course, but are they literally just trying to see if they gather all the pieces of Arcana? If they use a transformation array, specific one, if they can actually reassemble her with the array or something? And this is just all experimentation that is happening here?
This is important. The Foundation needs to know about this.
The air is silent.
Argus?
The mercenary doesn't respond. She's still staring at the strand of hair between her fingers. It's chestnut-colored. Uh-oh.
This is Kayla's hair. She was here, in this room.
Uh-oh.
Or at least someone who came into contact with her.
The phone rings, cutting her off. Miss Maid? Calling in to say dinner is ready? I don't know. Considering that the Maid, I mean, Tuesday is a playable character. The next stage is called It's Spooky Time. Excuse me. Anyway, considering that the Maid is a playable character, I doubt she is like the bad guy, but she's really giving off the vibes of she could be a bad guy in the whole thing, or maybe part of it, or something, or working together. But because of that weird, like, panting or whatever it was that she did last time when Argus was kicking shit up in the hallway, I'm just inclined to believe that she just likes this kind of mystery motel spooky shit, and she just goes off on it very hard. Oh, hi. Lilya, in the middle of nowhere. It's spooky time. Unexpected surprises, or rather scares. Uh-huh. Who could this be? Random Xeno guy, or is it that sheriff dude from last time? We'll see, I guess, in a second. Very interesting story so far. Very interesting. Like the whole angle that they're going with here. A man lies in the grass just outside of town. He's strumming a guitar and humming to himself.
Ah, this is the life. A warm, beautiful night, a cold drink, and no one but me and the stars in the sky. Maybe I'll just lay here till morning.
Okay, a random Xeno soldier. That's what that was. It's a young Xeno soldier, his eyes hazy from intoxication. He raises his flask to the twinkling stars above.
A good night with good drinks! I wish every day could be like this.
A dark figure looms over him, but in his blurred vision, he can't make out who it is.
Hey, buddy, you're blocking my view.
Huh? Are you stargazing?
The soldier blinks. He knows that voice.
Has anyone ever told you that you sound awfully like Lieutenant Lilya?
Oh, buddy! Has anyone told you that you should check your eyes? You might not have them!
The rider of Red 38? Heard of her? No one can fly like her!
Well, at least he's complimenting her. He's kinda getting brownie points right now.
Of course.
The soldier concentrates, getting the figure's face a little more into focus.
Oh my... You even look like her!
Oh my god, this guy's stupid. I know he's drunk, but he's so stupid right now.
Keep playing dumb, and I'll show you what it's like to have her kick your ass.
The soldier's drunken eyes finally focus to see Lilya herself. A look of displeasure on her face. Finally. He stumbles to his feet, dropping the flask in his hand on the way up. He tries to salute, but almost falls flat on his face in the attempt.
Lieutenant Lilya! Airman First Class Andreas, at your service.
This guy. Luckily, he manages to complete the wobbly salute.
Are you the warehouse guard?
She looks at the soldier doubtfully.
Yes, ma'am!
Uh-huh. Few would so eagerly admit to the dereliction of their duties. In a way, he possesses exceptional courage.
On your feet, soldier. My Red 38 is in your warehouse for maintenance, and I need you to remove the gravity ritual from it.
Gravity ritual?
If you don't understand what I'm saying, go get someone who does. I need it today.
Gravity Should he not know about the gravity ritual, or is that kind of like maybe some kind of thing that only the maintenance crew knows about? The soldier ponders, slowed by his inebriation. Just as Lilya is about to lose her patience, the soldier's eyes light up.
Oh, right. The gravity ritual.
Okay, never mind, he knows.
Yes, I know. Please, come with me. I'll take you to the warehouse.
Are you certain you can undo the ritual?
Yes, ma'am. They made sure I got the hang of it before they took off. Leave it to me.
Okay.
Lead the way, soldier.
Okay. Uh-huh. This guy is... I love that they're selling him off as being drunk, but he doesn't feel drunk. He just feels stupid. They stand side by side in the factory, the wooden crate before them.
Open it.
Oh, I remember this package. I thought it was some kind of joke, or someone with the same name as you sent the package. Who would have thought that you'd come to Texas yourself?
Okay, he might just be stupid. He rambles on. Lilya's patience is coming to an end.
Hurry up, soldier. Open the crate, now.
Ma'am, I know you want to do this quick, but...
This fucking guy.
I haven't been authorized to undo this incantation.
You're about to get something shoved up your ass, and it's not gonna be pleasant.
If you can't do it, find me someone who can. I won't say it a third time.
Truth be told, there's no one else to turn to. I'm the only one left. I was made an airman first class to do this job. I was still in training before this, you see.
Then just do it! He proudly pats his chest.
The others were either transferred back to headquarters or just left.
Jesus.
I don't know where they are now.
What is with the Xeno base?
But since they entrusted me with such an important task, I'm sure I have a bright future ahead of me.
Who's gonna tell this guy? Lilya's patience has officially run out. Mine too. Don't worry, Lilya. Go for it.
You just said you aren't authorized, not that you don't have the ability, alright? I have two options for you. 1, remove the ritual now. Or 2, I beat your ass and then you remove the ritual.
Lilya, you have permission for the second one.
Well...
This guy, well...
Choose, no more gibbering.
She readies her fist.
I picked the second one.
Not what I expected. Not what I expected at all. What?
Huh?
What? I would be confused about that. She's genuinely confused.
You see, I'm happy to get rid of the ritual for you, but I can't do it on my own initiative.
Okay.
I'm only an airman first class. I can't make decisions about this stuff. So, you have to beat me up to avoid future inquiries.
Okay, that is actually smart. I'll give him that.
One day, after I'm promoted, I'll be able to better assist you, ma'am. I mean, you're the best pilot I've ever seen. I even made a scrapbook of the reports on your flights.
Before I can finish what he's saying, Lilya has already clocked him. I'll at least give him that. He has taste and he knows greatness.
All right, no screaming, soldier. Let's do this.
Oh, she's gonna enjoy this. Each hit seems to clear. He said a little more. By the time his face is completely swollen, he is snapped back to reality.
Stop, stop! This is plenty to prove my innocence. I'll undo the ritual now.
God damn it, this guy. Damn. He squats down and performs the...
Oof.
Oh.
You almost blinded me there.
The necessary movements around the crate. There's a flash of light and the crate opens. I keep forgetting that the thing literally just looks like a plane. She eagerly grabs the red 38 and feels the familiar touch of the cold metal in her palm.
Thanks, soldier. There's one more thing.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know why Zeno pulled out of here so suddenly?
He squints, trying to remember.
They said it was an order from the top.
From the top?
The top?
And that's all I was told. But word is, it was because Admiral Igor got real mad about the video leak of the vacuum bomb.
Oh, did they all get called in for questioning?
But that's just a rumor. Ever since the evacuation, strange things have started to happen.
I honestly think that just the Xeno members here have been literally pulled in by the cult. Or became the cult.
We started getting visitors from this group called the Order of Enlightenment.
Good job! You got brainwashed by former Manus members. Great.
And now, the farmers have stopped tending their fields. The cattle and sheep have been abandoned in the wilderness. All the townsfolk do now is go to these gatherings, hoping that the sufferer will bring them eternal joy. I don't know who this sufferer is, but he ain't doing any good here.
Oh, you should know who the sufferer is.
Where do those people stay? In the town?
It's a ways away, I think.
The soldier struggles to recall.
A place called Tuesday's Motel.
Okay, yeah, that answers that. So yeah, they were at the motel. And all those arrays were made by them.
Berlin, Vertin! I have to go back!
So yeah, they were probably experimenting with how to reassemble someone or something. She clasps the red 38 with both hands, the cool grooves of the metal settling into her grasp.
Let's get out of here, girl!
She's happy. With the victorious stance, she mounts the red 38. A silver light traces an arc in the sky as the pilot leaves the factory and disappears into the night.
Safe travels, ma'am!
The young soldier calls out after her, his voice soon swallowed by the night. Well, she's in her familiar element. Short distance flights are no challenge for Lilya. She lands near the motel, guided by its glowing sign. The shadows of the trees around it look like hunched human figures.
Choose this motel.
I'm trying to look. I'm trying to look at the letters because there are really specific ones. I know it's for the spooky atmosphere, but it's kind of like literally some specific letters are lit up and others are dead. So I'm just looking if there's something hidden there, but I don't know. Anyway. She locks onto the destination and is about to proceed when she feels something tap her on the shoulder from behind. Uh-oh.
Hello. Can you give me a ride?
I can't help you. Ask someone else.
Can you give me a ride?
I said I can't help you.
Turn around. The repeated questions are getting on her nerves. She swivels around, ready to give the questionnaire a piece of her mind, but freezes on the spot. There's a girl wearing an outdated outfit. Her face has no discernible features, like it's been smoothed over with cement.
Oh. Can I have some chocolate?
No. The faceless girl holds out a candy wrapper.
I met a kind man who gave me some chocolate. I've never tasted anything so sweet.
Cool. Also, this is now kind of starting to remind me of that the new Silent Hill game is going to be out soon, Silent Hill F. Kind of looking forward to it. I just hope it's going to be good. Might be a game I actually stream around the spooky part of the next month on the 30th, roughly around there. Hopefully, the game is going to be good.
The hell? Stay away from me!
Can I have that candy? More! I want more!
No. Sorry? She opens her mouth wide, revealing a row of razor-sharp teeth.
Stop asking me for candy! This isn't Halloween, idiot!
Idiot! This isn't Halloween yet, but we're close. We are getting close, don't worry. It's only like a month and a half away. Oh, this enemy. Bath Invitation. This enemy appeared in the collab as one of the like mercenaries hunting you on the map. I wasn't reading too much into it, but okay, so this is where it appears for the first time? Beware of sweet scented invitations from this beautiful lady. When the bathtub becomes a pool of blood, when fragrant shoulders turn to rotting flesh, when laughter turns to wailing, a moment of beauty comes at an eternal price. Drowned in delusions, when crimson seeps, when stench chokes. Ugh. Properly named everything. Yeah, the drowned girl in the bathtub. Good God. Okay, let's deal with this.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Now,
nice.
To preserve this memory in our dreams.
You okay, Lilya?
Hey.
Hi. Another spooky thing. The paladin relaxes her poised fists when she recognizes the person in front of her.
It's you.
Are you alright? You look pale.
You shouldn't sneak up on people like that. I could have hurt you.
My apologies. But you're safe now that you're at the motel. No need to be frightened.
Oh, I'm very frightened. I'm very frightened, ma'am. You are the spooks incarnate. Good lord. I wonder still if she is kind of like the central figure of all these spooks in the hotel. Like she's causing them or something. Let's see, what do we have? Small town tales. Every town has its own story. Some fit for prime time, others for filling slots. Oh yeah, reading this right now reminds me one of the things I was reading in the previous episode. Apparently, I didn't even pick up on it, but one of the things had an actual Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reference in it, which is funny as hell. Let's see. Letter-bound diary. Oh, it's the diary we found in the motel. February 5th. Well, ain't that odd? Pierce came back early this morning, scared out of his mind. I've never seen the kid so freaked out. He sped through town and only slammed on the brakes when he got to the front door, as if something was chasing him. That nut almost ran over Marita's little bulldog. Only God knows what he ran into. February 15th. The birds were chirping the whole night long. I had never seen so many of them gathered together. Oh boy, they were so noisy I barely slept a wink. Ruth was scared. She thought it was some kind of omen. What a joke. Those long-beaked birdies weren't afraid of shotguns, that's for sure. I fired a shot at them, but only a few got spooked enough to fly away. Father Morgan suggested hiring a bird control team. If such a thing exists in the big city, that is. But I still think we should assemble all the gun users in the town and kill all those birds once and for all, rather than scare them off. March 27th. A nightmare, a very vivid one, though I can't for the life of me remember what it was all about. Ruth woke up scared too. I comforted her. It was just her nightmare, nothing more. March 30th. Pierce didn't come back from Houston, but the police sure did. They said Pierce's employer in Houston reported him missing, thinking he ran off with their money. I wouldn't put it past that sly fox. April 10th. All night long the birds were making that racket again. When I pulled back the curtains in the morning, I thought I was still dreaming, but it was real. There were so many birds, they were blocking out the sun. It was like a waking nightmare. What is this? Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds? Okay. April 12th. The birds scattered. Everyone looked kind of strange. It had been ages since I saw Marita walking her dog, and Ruth started bawling over the most trivial things. It's unnerving. April 17th. Johnny's back in town looking like his soul got swallowed up by the devil. I saw him running, screaming like a madman. Then he just collapsed on the lawn all of a sudden, crying and begging for something to spare him. Father Morgan came, but he had this strange look about him. I heard what Johnny was saying. He was mumbling on and on about a motel. May 13th. The motel is making everybody crazy. I talked to a realtor. Holy hell! What is happening right now? I talked to a realtor. Yeah, it's come to that. I'm finally thinking about moving. Why? I don't know. I guess you could call it a gut feeling. Maybe my mind can be eased a bit somewhere new. Okay, this guy... Seems not everybody in town got afflicted by whatever the hell is happening here. Again, everything points to the motel, but I highly doubt it's Tuesday who is responsible, but it's probably whatever the Manus followers were conducting in there. Just everybody coming into contact with them is getting absolutely nuts. What's this now? Discipline. Hastily written lines in a standard issue notebook, as clear and powerful as the lieutenant who wrote them. Accountability record. Date of record September 20th, 1990. Oh yeah, right. You guys also confirmed in the in the comments that yeah, we are still in the 90s, of course, and this pretty much confirms it again. Recorded by Lieutenant Mulder. Subject: Admiral Igor's recent actions. This week, Admiral Igor addressed the conduct of 3 subordinates and implemented the following measures. Captain L. Harris. Transgression. Ineffective leadership during training resulting in subpar exercise performance. Admiral Igor's action: issued a severe warning and reassigned from current position. Sergeant K. Rodriguez. Transgression: breach of military discipline, unauthorized absence from duty. Admiral Igor's action: gave a severe reprimand and imposed 3 days of confinement. Lieutenant J. Davis. Transgression: failure to complete assigned tasks within the designated time frame. Admiral Igor's actions: issue a severe warning and assigned additional personnel to assist with the investigation. The source of the leak has been identified as Stefan Garcia. Lead content vacuum bomb explosion footage, question mark. Okay, so Stefan looks like to be the guy who leaked the footage. End of record. Notes to self. It is evident that the Admiral's stringent measures are aimed at reinforcing military discipline. We must ensure that every officer and soldier adheres strictly to their duties and maintains a high level of readiness. Some officers believe he has been excessively harsh recently. Discuss this with them. High Command's perspective, arrange a meeting for the Admiral. Tracking target K. Texas, awaiting scout report. Target K? Kimberly? Maybe? I guess we'll see. I mean, Kimberly or Kayla. They both begin with a K. And if it's Texas, I mean, Kimberly just arrived. Unless they were tracking her here. Could be either. Could be either, because Kimberly is somehow also in this whole mess. Alright. 11. Please do not disturb. Not the best time for a cleanup. Argus presses the speaker button on the telephone. A familiar tapping sound comes from the other end of the line. Oh, this again. H? Oh, it's gonna be help. Okay, help. I love that they're spelling it immediately on the screen.
Help.
B. Bah. Okay, it's Barbara. She's the one tapping.
B-A-A. Is that the sound of a sheep?
You noticed it too, huh? Ain't no way that's a human on the other end. It's gotta be some kind of animal.
Animal?
Based on those sounds and the tracks and the dust, I figure it's something small, like a...
She stops.
One sec, boss.
Also, just... Okay. Also, just as a side note, I was trying to advance the text, but it was not letting me because it was waiting for the flickering of the flame in her left eye to disappear. The animation hasn't loaded out yet. She fishes something out of her pocket and pops it into her mouth.
Picrasma candy?
Oh!
Using your arcane skill so frequently must be tiring. You should take a break.
The job ain't done yet. Far too early to rest. Don't worry, boss. It's just a condition that runs in my family. No biggie.
What are its side effects?
Boss, you expect a merc to reveal her weakness? We ain't that close yet.
We could?
One thing I can tell you, though, is that I suffer the side effects as long as my eyes are open. Luckily, I've got cutting-edge technology at my disposal.
Candy! She holds up the candy between her fingers.
They're safe, efficient, and most importantly, satisfy my sweet tooth.
Nice. Vertin says laughing.
They may be called candy, but they're actually medicine and ought to be used following medical instructions. You should know that.
Give me a break, boss. What do doctors know about my life? I use these candies whenever I need them. Ain't that the whole point?
But...
You're not gonna butt your way out of this one. Argus motions for her to be quiet.
Shh. Did you hear that?
Sounds like a heartbeat.
Hear what?
Argus lowers her voice.
A heartbeat. Right outside the door. Someone's eavesdropping on us.
Kimberly. Judging by the arrangement of the figures. Uh-huh. Good ears, by the way. She crouches down. With a faint click, she loads her shotgun. Getting louder. We're getting closer. Then she swiftly turns the door handle. Hi! The eavesdropping girl nearly falls forward into the room as the door swings open.
Care to explain why you're here, Ms. Kimberly? Just how obsessed are you with Mr. Stefan, huh? Even now, after his death?
Oh, no, it's not what you think. I was just looking for my toy and it just so happens.
Toy? You know, it ain't my style to point a gun at an unarmed person, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Especially when they're speaking with a forked tongue. 5.
I told you,
boy.
I was just looking for something.
4.
Are you joking? Why won't you believe me?
She stomps her feet anxiously, making the floor tremble a little.
3.
Is she telling the truth that Stefan maybe have the toy that she was bound to?
I didn't.
She closes her eyes as if she has made a decision.
2. 1.
Uh-oh. Oh! She pulls the trigger. The bullet flies past Miss Kimberly's ear. Her face turns pale. She curls up, desperately trying to make herself smaller.
Don't kill me! Don't kill me, please! I didn't do anything!
Her fingers tremble uncontrollably as black claws extend from her fingertips. Uh-oh. Yep. She looks at the claws in shock, quickly tucking them into her chest, then looks nervously at the two of them.
I saw them in Kimberly and Matilda's report. I thought it was just a coincidence. But now I realise it wasn't. Miss Kimberly, you're a member of Manus Vindictae, aren't you?
Well, no. But she's kinda...
I didn't do anything wrong. All I did was follow my partner like the people in black told me to.
Who's your partner?
I'm hungry. All the time. So hungry. Oh, how I envy the likes of you. You can store your food in so many ways. You have enough bread and water in your barns to last an entire winter. Your pastures are full of meat and dairy products. But my food?
Yeah? What is your food?
I promise, all I'm trying to do is get back what I lost.
There's no need to be afraid. We won't hurt you. As long as you tell me the name of your partner.
Miss Kimberly's eyes dart around.
If I tell you her name, will you let me go?
That depends on your sincerity.
She's called Miss Grace.
What's your purpose here?
I don't know.
Is that the butterfly lady?
Black told me to follow Miss Grace's orders, but she hasn't asked me to do anything since we got here.
Okay, that has to be the butterfly lady then, Miss Grace.
She must be hiding something from me, but I couldn't care less. I just want to eat.
She speaks earnestly, but her other hand pulls something out of her pocket. Uh-oh. She gives a sly smile and crushes the item in her hand, releasing a veil of thick black smoke.
You annoying little brats can catch me in your dreams.
She's casting a teleport ritual. Argus, your assistant. We can't let her get away.
Oh boy, she's running. Oh, that's the battle we're fighting Kimberly? Oh well, she's back! Mysterious young lady staying long-term at Tuesday's Motel, harmless yet ravenous. She hides her claws, desperately seeking her next meal. I like that they actually updated this text for her here.
You need the job done.
Alright, let's see. Kimberly, my dear.
Trail's still
let's dance.
Well received, Director.
This'll help.
The trail was all too obvious.
Each film necessitates at least one explosion.
Alrighty then.
Take a deep breath.
That doesn't really mean much, Kimberly. That really doesn't mean much. You are getting shot to the face.
Don't waste my time.
There we go.
Now, to preserve this memory.
And a poof and a bang. In a final burst of smoke, Miss Kimberly vanishes.
She disappeared fast.
At least now we can draw some conclusions. Manus Vindictae has set their eyes on this motel. Under the name of the Order of Enlightenment, they used this place as a base and conducted some failed ritual experiments before they left.
Manus Vindictae. I've heard of them. That infamous group of Arcanists.
She looks worried.
If Kayla falls into their hands, things won't turn out well, will they?
Considering that the one member is kinda disguising herself as Kayla, she probably already is in their hands.
I wouldn't worry too much. They usually only target pure-blooded Arcanists.
Alright, that's a relief. Kayla's bloodline is 100% human.
Okay, yeah, good, but at the same time, I don't think Vertin has all the clues yet, because that is an assumption based on what people knew about Manus before the death of Arcana. After the death, things have changed, from what I recently experienced.
But why would Manus Vindictae choose to come here specifically?
That is a good question.
What are they trying to do?
Why would they be specifically here? Entrance at the motel. The conversation continues under the neon lights of the motel.
I was worried you wouldn't be able to make your way back, so I lit the porch light for you. Oh, but how annoying that these moths keep fluttering around.
Uh-huh.
Cut the crap, lady. Where's Vertin? Take me to her.
I rarely turn on this light. My baby never gets lost, you see.
Uh-huh. She gives a faint smile.
But a young, spirited child such as yourself always needs a light to lead the way. Am I right? To the weary traveler, this light is a shelter. To a child, it's a mother. And to you, what does this light mean to you?
She's getting creepier and creepier. The maid's face flushes red.
No matter who they are, people need a light to shine through the darkness, to chase away their fears. Don't you agree?
Is she just going off on fear?
Are you a member of the Order of Enlightenment?
Order of Enlightenment? Oh, you mean those troublesome guests?
Guests?
The maid ignores her question and continues talking to herself.
I don't like them one bit. They've scribbled all over the place and made a mess of the rooms. They hurt my baby. Oh, my poor baby. Shh, don't be scared. Everything's all right now.
She gently comforts the child in her arms, patting the swaddling cloth softly.
Are they still here?
Oh, of course. They made an offer that I couldn't refuse. After all...
The little at the end in the voice, okay. What do they offer you?
How much do they pay you?
I don't think it's payment.
Oh, you are naive, my sweet child. There are countless things in this world that money can't buy.
Yep.
A traveler can't buy the sudden appearance of a hotel at just the right time. A crying child can't buy the comforting embrace of their mother.
Is it a baby?
And I can't buy that thrilling satisfaction brought by sweet darkness.
The maid's near neurotic muttering is getting on Lilya's nerves.
Enough of your endless rambling. I can't waste any more time talking to you. I can't.
With every blink, Lilya's sight becomes increasingly blurred. She can just about make out the maid smile. She's doing something. Huh? She gently soothes the dazed pilot.
Sleep tight. Just leave everything to the adults. Yes. What a good child you are.
This woman is so weird. I love it. She flips the sign on the door to "Do not disturb." Good night, Lilya. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Just cuddle with your red 38. It's fine. So some people cuddle with a pillow. You can cuddle with your plane. Red. Necessary buys. She's a reliable and attentive owner of the motel, always making sure her supplies are well stocked, even those that her guests may not need. Motel shopping list, August 1989. Bought Blue Jay coffee beans. 5. Oh god, I can't remember what LBS stands for because different measurement systems with filters. River Valley bed sheets, 15 sets. Going through these too fast. Need a countermeasure? Going through them too fast. What? Secondhand TV, one set. A good deal. Haunted, spooky, shadows within. The seller said, "Ha." Sold. Cowboy brand toolkit, one set. October 1989. Bought. Thanksgiving decorations, one set. Pecan Groove air fresheners, 1 dozen. Bloodstain a trick is too simple, need to have a word with it. With it. Light of the South bulbs, 1 dozen. Pretty crumbly, but affordable and useful. Yeah, I keep saying it, but I really think she's just getting off on the spooky stuff. Fresh cream, 3 pins from Old Stewart's Ranch. Yum. Maybe get some candy next time, question mark. November 1989. Bought Texas Trail candy. 5 boxes. Yum. Marigold body wash, 1 dozen. Smells too strong. January 1990. Bought 7-star tea bags, 3 boxes. Fresh ranch butter, 15 lbs. River Valley bed sheets, 12 sets. Hope this batch lasts longer. Sold. Secondhand TV, 1 set. Sorry, darling, but it's time to say goodbye. Not gonna lie, I do kind of like her. She has a weird vibe. She has a weird, spooky vibe, and I like it. Okay, then. Alright, but this is where I'm gonna have to stop for this time. Okay, we made it pretty far in. I think with the next episode I'm gonna be ending the rest of the story in one go. Probably we end up on the beginning of stage 12, I think. So yeah, if it's 20 stages, I think next time I can finish it off in one fell swoop. But we'll see about that next time. But before I leave you guys off today, I did say it in the comments, at least on the previous episode, considering that the previous episode was already long enough, I didn't have time enough to squeeze in even the reactions to the Assassin's Creed trailers, because last time I pretty much finished off the rest of that story and everything. So I was like, okay, the episode is already long enough, let me do that in the next episode, and I'm just gonna write it in the comment section so people know that I didn't forget about those trailers, because I haven't watched them yet, of course. Yeah, anyway, so far, this story, very interesting, very entertaining. I love the spooky maid. She's absolutely weird. This is interesting. Okay, so Barbara is somewhere still in the hotel. I guess she made it to the hotel in the meantime after Argus here left her off out in the wilderness. Very interesting. I'm guessing she might have been captured by Manus, maybe, and put into the hotel. Or maybe it's the maid, and she just wanted to keep Barbara safe. Because Barbara does have kind of like the appearance, I don't know if she's an actual child or not, but she probably has this outward appearance, and Miss Maid here seems to be very protective of kids, or at least of underage people, it seems like, aka kids. So might be a thing going on there, that she's just trying to protect Barbara or and even Lilya. Who knows? Maybe the next time we pick up with Lilya, it's literally gonna be in the same place where Barbara is being held, captive in quotes. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, very interesting so far. I do wonder what the end goal is then as well. If they're probably gonna reveal it at the end of the story what the end goal was with the motel. AKA what Manus was doing, because right now my whole speculation is literally on the fact that they were probably experimenting with bringing someone back, essentially, and they were using just a motel as a training ground, but we'll see. Also, of course, not a good sign that Argus found the hair of Kayla there, which could, I mean, it could just mean that they took hair as a like a ritual piece, like a conduct to make the other woman appear as Kayla, like literally just use it as a camouflage. But yeah, I hope Kayla is fine. She's human apparently, so I hope she's fine. I hope they didn't actually murder her in all of this thing. But yeah, that will be for next time. For now, let me go and grab those trailers and finally watch them and see what is in them. Main trailer, Ezio trailer, Cassandra trailer, and a special, what looks like to be an animated trailer, all loaded up and ready to go. Okay, let's see. This main trailer is like 7 minutes long. Holy shit. What is in this thing? This is basically a mini movie.
This is taking too long. Have you finished sharpening that knife?
Soon. Signore, it's difficult to work with these cracked ribs. Not to mention this fever.
And here's a couple of more cracked ribs. Poor Leonardo.
Forgive me, Signore.
Damn, fully 3D.
Do you think Mr. Apple could regenerate if...
Oh, I love... I love the misdirection here, the crack. They made it sound like he cut into the apple, but that it's... that is Regulus biting into one.
we only find his core?
What you're searching for isn't just any apple. It's a talking one.
Yes.
This golden apple could only be an offering to the gods.
These ribbons are not decorations.
Oh, this is... Oh, this is fun. In the game, they only use like the half and the right portion of this scene. I don't think in the game they actually show the left portion here with Vertin. Funny.
Someone used the Dionysias to infiltrate the city.
Damn.
I know this armor.
Unbelievable. The key to the secret chamber.
Okay, yeah, they really put a lot of story elements into this so far. Oh, gets yoinked.
Quiet. Stay close. Stick to the shadows.
Vertin, watch out!
Damn. Yeah, they really put a lot of the big moments from from the story into this. Okay, but cool trailer so far. Oh, I didn't even notice. Hold on. Oh yeah, in the background they're actually using the actual in-game models. There for Ezio and here for Cassandra. That's cool. Yeah, this event really had just so many nods to
Can't bring peace through destruction.
to the actual games and story. And then, dear brother.
That blade is sharp, my friend. Watch your fingers. I wouldn't want you to lose any accidentally. Where other men blindly follow the truth, remember, nulla reale. Where other men are limited by morality or law.
If they do another collab in the future,
Tutto è lecito.
I hope, or rather, maybe not hope, not the right word, but I kind of would like it if the next collab they do is gonna be a collab where the characters, instead of being in their own world and their own game, you know, like this one, would be actually brought over into the world of Reverse, and they have to somehow write them into the story. Kind of like what Arcanists is doing with their collabs. Instead of going to the world, the characters from the world come to the game world that you are in. And they have to learn about everything that is happening here. And it gives a new perspective on things, essentially. And you have to... At that point, you actually have to write a competent, self-integrated, self-standing story.
Name your request, and I will do all that I can. Provided you have the drachma. Icaros, find your mark.
Oh yeah, also, the gear said that, well, the skin that Cassandra is wearing when you promote her fully is, I think that's called the Amazon set from in-game. And essentially, in-game, if you have all pieces of the set, you get passive healing on dealing damage.
I will never forget the night they threw me from Mount Degetos. Their Alexios died that day. Only Demos remains. My sword is all the family I need.
Alexios. Funny enough, at this point I saw a couple of scenes with Alexios from in-game, from the parts that I already went through in-game, and I'll be quite honest, I feel like Alexios makes a way better antagonist than a protagonist. And I don't know, I feel like that's purely down to his voice actor. Because he does such a good antagonist voice.
Please, follow me to Karon's ferry. Oh, and be careful of the water. Please, don't let go of me. Oh, I see the light spilling through the gate. For the king and queen of the underworld. I can do this.
Scales crawling along the skin. Gaze into my eyes.
These skins were very beautiful. Very pretty.
Another statue for my collection. Oh,
Too expensive, though. I don't have the money for these.
History is our playground, and now we will have a few more statues to decorate it.
Greetings, Scylla. Hello to you too, Charybdis. Sailors, get ready.
This is probably my favorite of the bunch. Purely down to the coloring. And then more stuff, more login rewards, yep, all of that. Also, this was a very good choice to have a guarantee summon on these banners, considering these are potentially, I'm not saying they won't come back, but these are potentially characters that are never gonna come back. These collabs are always kind of like a thing of it will either happen or it won't. Oh god, yeah. Now it's weird that I know who that is. Now it's super weird that I know who that is. Good god. Alright, all the double stuff, the phone thing. At some point I'm gonna have to build my island again, or build it out more. I haven't done that in months. Good god. Alright, next one. Ezio trailer. Glimmer in the shadows.
There must be a mistake, sir. The apple of Eden. Our key to
the little arms.
fame and power.
Oh, rip.
Me? What? Phew. Thank you, signore.
Andiamo.
Look out!
Oh. It's fine. Flash food. Oh, they're doing this effect? Oh, shit.
Quite sensitive to danger, Mr. Ezio.
Ooh.
You have never missed a target, have you?
You and your collaborators are hereby sentenced to death. Father, I'll kill you for what you've done! The Auditori are not dead! I'm still here! Me! Ezio! Ezio Auditore!
No. Killing you won't bring my family back. I'm done. Nulla è reale. Tutto è lecito.
I'm trying to listen to it and I'm having a hard time to figure out if these are actual sentences from
I want those feathers.
from the actual game, or if it's the new guy just doing the same lines from the game. Really having a hard time to figure out if it's the same or not.
You are the most skilled assassin this apple has ever seen, Mr. Ezio. I wonder what you have been through.
He went through a lot of shit. Mr. Apple, he went through a lot of shit.
Not the kind of story that anyone would want to go through.
But yeah, again, the new guy did a fantastic Ezio impression. Like, really. Alright, that's the Ezio trailer. So now we look at the Cassandra one. Cassandra trailer. Lore of the West Wind. West Wind. Getting immediately reminded of the Pirate Queen.
Is there anyone who can help us find Mr. Apple?
There is a certain Misthios I know.
Misthios?
Descendant of Leonidas, a ghost of Sparta. An exiled Misthios with a broken spear. From divine ruins she rose to become one with the shadow.
Alright, very interesting trailer.
And under the blade she bore, yet the shackle of blood haunts her evermore. vengeance, her name will be in the stanza. Even the lips of Zeus adore Cassandra!
Oh. Shut up.
I don't accept payment in flattery. Only drachma.
Behold, my friends, the living legend approaches!
I thought I asked you to find me some help. Any leads?
Well, this lady is looking out for a legendary apple in the Dionysia, and you did say you needed a lookout.
Wait, don't tell me.
By the witness of the gods, you shall fulfill each other's wish.
Alaga. I knew I couldn't trust you.
So, Bard, how much of your epic is true?
In the home of the gods, the wanderer sets her path where her home lay. Fate will gift her with courage over the vast wine-colored sea to the ends of the earth, no more astray. Epics can be exaggerated, but you will soon find out for yourself, my friend.
True. Also, the final image on this where she's with the horse on the what's it called? The pink and purple flowery fields. That I think that is an actual image. I have it actually saved as a for a future thumbnail, or maybe I used it already as a thumbnail for one of the streams because it's so generic. But I think it's one of the official or some very elaborately made wallpaper that was released, promotion material essentially for the game. So kind of funny that they used that. Anyway, final thing. Alright, this one is short, so as Reverse and Assassin's Creed collaboration version special trailer. This one had like an animated version of Vertin in it, in the thumbnail at least. Let's see.
Loading complete, subjects in position.
Yes, X.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's this style.
And touch the raindrops.
Cool. Now that is literally paying an homage to how the world like comes into view. Okay, cool. All right, but with that, this is where we're gonna call it then. Considering now I have to wait for the patch day for the rest of Route 77 to come into the game, so I can actually play through it. But that will be soon. That is this week, so at some point this week the next episode is gonna come, and we're gonna finish off the rest of the story for Route 77 with that, and then move on to the character stories and see what they are about. But yeah, story so far is good. The trailers for the Assassin's Creed stuff were interesting. They did pack in quite a lot. Funnily enough, neither neither trailer really gave away. Well, the Cassandra one is kind of, if you know anything about Odyssey, kind of like given who's gonna be the bad guy. That was kind of very obvious, but I'm quite fascinated that it didn't really show and tell too much about the enemy. They were really just focused about the protagonists. They really did include pretty much almost every single one of the big CG moments in there, but not too much. I would say this is kind of like a good balance in a trailer. It was mostly focused on the character and not too much on what the story is gonna be about. And that's kind of fine. That's kind of like a fine approach, considering that, again, it doesn't matter if it's a collaboration patch or if it's a actual side story. It's kind of like a good approach to the whole thing, because at the end of the day, these story patches are essentially, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 hours maybe long. You don't really have a lot of material to make a full elaborate trailer with, so the less you show, the better. At least in my opinion. But yeah, it was very fun. And again, like I said multiple times, good homage to both games, both characters, and good representation. And yeah, that is gonna be it. Next time we continue with Route 77, see how that is gonna continue and how it's gonna end. I am very excited for that. And until then, hope you enjoyed this part. If you did, please consider leaving a like, it would help out a lot. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, and if you want to support me more directly, memberships are open on the channel, and as I always say, no video will be behind a membership, it's purely there for support, so thank you very much to all the members already doing so, much appreciated, and I will see you in the next one. Hope you have a fantastic day wherever you are, and until next time, bye bye.